Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general weekly love reading for the sign of Virgo. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign. Now I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind, so please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best resonates with your situation, but please do not make the story fit. So if the reading resonates or parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. So please take what you feel fits and leave the rest, guys. So we're just using 3 decks of cards today. We are starting off the reading with the Soul Journey Oracle cards. And then we're going to use the Modern Witch Tarot and then close off the reading with the Hidden Truth Oracle messages. So let's get into the reading. Angels of Love and Light, we please have clear and concise messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. What do they need to know in relation to love for this week, please, and thank you. Okay, so can we just get one card to come out of the deck, please? Okay, denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Bottom of the deck, we have gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. I'm really feeling a strong sense that this person sees your connection in a completely different light. I feel like this connection may have intimidated this person, may have scared them off. I feel like this person was not ready to embrace this connection. I feel like this person may have difficulties with speaking up for themselves or speaking to you about what it is that they are wanting in relation to this connection. I feel like this person may have dealt with some sort of blockages in their life. I'm getting a lot of it internal blockages. I feel like this person, I'm getting a sense is becoming more spiritual here, guys. I feel like they are becoming more in tune with their intuition and they are starting to understand their body a lot more, being more in tune with it. I feel like this person is embracing more of the mind, body, the soul, kind of holistic healing type of thing. I feel like this person is getting ready to open up their heart space after a period of time where it was been very much closed off and not kind of open and receptive to love itself. And I feel like this potentially could be just in relation to love with you or to anyone for that matter. I feel like this person, I'm getting a sense wanted to keep themselves to themselves, so they may have isolated themselves for a little while, focused on some sort of healing. I feel like this person is getting ready to speak their truth and to potentially give you clarity on the connection with you. I feel like you are very grateful in this connection with how things have, in a sense, played out, because you may have been in a darker place yourself, but I feel like with this new perspective that you now have, I feel like it's kind of rubbing off on this person as well, and they now see the connection in a new light, and I feel like this person is most likely getting enlightened about the significance of the connection between the two of you. I feel like this person is potentially mirroring you in some sort of way. I feel like you are both, in the sense, one and the same. I feel like I'm talking to a couple here who could be a very strong soulmate connection, because we have this strong kind of jump from denial to gratitude, like being in a sense where there's the sense of ignorance. Okay, ignorance is bliss, but ignorance has probably not been very blissful for this person, and certain things have played out in their life and they may have pointed the finger at other people. I'm getting into relation as to why their problems were surfacing up the way that they were. But I feel like this person is realising that a lot of the issues that they've been dealing with have a lot to do with how they are feeling on their inside. And I feel like this person potentially is starting to understand the depth of the connection with you and them, and that it's not just some sort of fly-by-night connection, I want to say. I feel like this person holds you in very high regard. This person feels like you're very aware of your spirituality, like your sense of your consciousness. I feel like you're expanding in sense of your consciousness. And what this is doing, if you are connected on a very deep soul level with this person, because I'm reading for lots of different people here, you in the sense elevating yourself is actually having this kind of ripple effect on this person to do the same. Envy. I feel like lots of people may envy the depth of the connection between you and them. But also I feel like potentially this person may have been envious at you at one point. Potentially they may have thought, oh, well, how are they in this kind of light and breezy kind of space? Especially if things are feeling a lot more easier in your life. I feel like you've gone through a lot. You have had your own sense of challenges, the same as anyone else, but I feel like because you've been working on you and healing you, and you're enlightened to the fact that we can have the sense of control in relation to our destiny, other people just see you as like otherworldly, I'm getting. Like they just feel like you're not necessarily cut from the same cloth. And I feel like your love interest is potentially starting to understand certain things about the connection. I feel like your love interest wants to bring you peace, but they are needing to bring peace to themselves. This person knows that the connection between you, I'm getting, is sacred. For some reason, it's sacred. So you could be dealing with a high-level soulmate here, or a twin flame if you do resonate with this. Divine masculine, divine feminine energy. I'm a being of love and I release all negative energy. Yeah, this is it. See, you've had the strong sense of being in a negative mindset or a negative way of being or acting or certain behaviours, and, you know, we all have our past, right? And I feel like you've done so much to the point where you're just on another level. And if this person is wanting to be with you or be alongside you, then they also have to kind of go through, in a sense, similar but different kind of challenges within their own selves and their own life to be able to align and match up with you. But I feel like this person is now recognising that you haven't necessarily had it easy, and that other people may be looking at you as of right now, feeling that everything just seems to come into your life effortlessly. But, you know, it hasn't been effortless. Yeah, because you're embracing love and peace and putting fear in the background. And because you've been doing that, you're getting a sense of success because you're trusting of oneself and being patient with yourself with certain difficulties that you've had to deal with. I feel like your love interest is been in a space of fear for quite some time, but they are starting to see things the way that you see them, in the sense of that there can be a strong sense of, you know, love and light. Wow, I'm getting that hymn. Keep me praising to the end of day. I'm getting sing Hosanna. Sing Hosanna, sing Hosanna. Keep me praising. I'm getting that song. Bring me peace, or bring me love, or bring something in my heart, I pray. So maybe this person is praying about the connection with you, or you've prayed about this connection. Potentially this person is religious, or you're religious. Or maybe you've both been religious at one point, but then certain things have happened in your life, and maybe you're not necessarily resonating with that anymore, and you may be more into spirituality because, you know, you just feel like you're getting more aligned in that kind of path. But anyway, guys, I know this is a very random message, but that's what I'm getting. So I'm going to just put a few cards out for you guys. I feel like you're very grateful for this connection because you both may have triggered each other, potentially, to address certain issues within yourself. It's difficult because, like, we feel like we've healed to a certain amount and we feel like we're kind of going about our day and, you know, everything is great, everything is, you know, joyful, etc. And then there are certain things that kind of still catch us off guard and we're like, well, why did I react that way? Why is that still happening? Why do I feel this, that, and the third type of thing? And you're having to kind of sit back and I'm getting write stuff down, journal stuff down, journaling your thoughts. Maybe this person is getting more comfortable with their emotions. I feel like this person may write stuff down. Maybe they feel like they're not able to speak to you or speak to anyone else about them. But if they are speaking to anyone else about their feelings and trying to express of these feelings and identify the root causes as to why certain, you know, things may get to them or get them down or bring them down, I feel like they could be getting some sort of counselling as of right now, or there's something that they're looking to into some sort of therapy. Yeah. Anyway, let's pull a few cards. Let's pull a few cards, shall we? What can we get for Virgo, please, and thank you for this love reading? But there are lots of people who are very much going to be looking at the connection between you and this person, and, you know, they're going to want what you've got. But people don't see the kind of, you know, behind the scenes, the amount of work that you've done or your person has done to get to this point where you're feeling as you're deserving and worthy of a deep love connection between the two of you. But this person's on their way back around if this is a past person. They may have had issues with commitment in the past or abandonment issues. That could be something that they're working out right now. Maybe they were in denial about some sort of childhood wounds that they were dealing with. Because something's been brought to their attention, they may be starting to notice certain things around them that are kind of keep on pointing to that particular direction of, look, you're needing to heal this certain aspect of yourself. You may feel like it doesn't relate to this and this. You may feel like there isn't a set of a direct approach as to how this isn't necessarily affecting your love life, but it's not just necessarily affecting your love life, it's affecting your life overall. And with focusing on this, it's actually going to really have that kind of indirect approach of helping, you know, another aspect of their life, and most likely in relation to love as well, and then kind of drop that burden I'm getting. Yeah, strong sense of healing here with the Four of Swords. I'm getting rehab for some reason. Maybe this person feeling like they need a detox or some sort of rehab, or they're just needing a rest and time to recuperate, gather their thoughts. Maybe they're not necessarily ready to speak out as of yet. But I feel like this person is dealing with a lot on their plate right now for some reason. That's what I'm getting. What can we get here for Virgo, please? For Virgo. I'm getting the sense that you're like this person's motivation. Like, if they think of you with whatever they're dealing with or whatever they're going through, you know, they feel like incredibly stressed right now, very tired, very exhausted, like they haven't got necessarily the energy, they're probably not sleeping very well. But this person kind of lays back and they give themselves the opportunity to allow themselves to feel at peace. I feel like this person hasn't felt at peace for quite some time. and then they're grateful for you for being in their life. Because I'm getting, like, in a sense, you may be like this person's happy place. It just brings them the sense of joy. I'm getting that hymn again. I'm getting, like, you make my heart sing. This person may like to sing, or maybe you do. I'm getting songbird. Maybe you have lots of, like, birds that kind of sing outside your window in the morning, or your person does, and they quite enjoy it when they're sitting down having a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. Or maybe you do. Getting an opportunity to kind of sit down and write down your thoughts for the day or plan for the day. Yeah. Very random, guys. 6 of Cups in reverse. This person may have been in denial that they needed to move on from an old situation. That was most likely stunting their growth. That was potentially getting in the way for them. I feel like your love interest, if they've been dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex in a third party situation, they've been wanting their sense of freedom in relation to this for a little while. They haven't felt at peace. They may have thought that they were at peace, but I feel like this person wasn't. They may have looked like they had all the sense of the home comforts and a sense of emotional fulfillment, especially if you had seen this person, like, online. You may have thought that this person's life was all balanced. You may have thought that this person's life was, you know, all that it kind of seemed to crack up to be, type of thing. But I feel like this person felt relatively empty in the past, or relatively lonely. Like, they may be getting ready to move out of a childhood home, or somewhere, you know, out of their kind of local community or a neighbourhood that they've been in for a very long time. They're getting ready to move on and embracing something new. Maybe this person was stuck in their comfort zone. They wanted a strong sense of security and stability in their life, and maybe they weren't quite ready to take that next step to move on, and they were in denial about having this recognition that they're needing to change their life somewhat in order to feel like they're bettering themselves, but also to improve their love life in some sort of way. And if they have children, you know, I feel like they're doing this because they want to make sure that they're looking after their children as well, that their children are getting the strong sense of growth in their life as well. Yeah, look at that with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this person was most likely married, or they had a long-term commitment here with some sort of legal tie to do with a karmic partner, a karmic ex, or a baby mama, or a baby daddy, or, like I said earlier, to do with a family home. So it could even be in like a feminine energy in their life, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. So like a mother figure or a family friend or someone in their life who they may have been close with at one point, but I feel like something has been shone a light on. I feel like this person may have felt forced in a sense to move on, or forced to move, like relocate, travel elsewhere, because there may have been some sort of difficulties to do with their finances. They could have found out someone's true character here, that they weren't genuine, that they didn't necessarily have your love interest's best interest. Yeah, that they may have been hot and cold and flighty, and potentially they may have been unfaithful, and the connection may have really eaten up at your person in the sense of their insecurities, and they've had to let this go and move on so that they can embrace new love in their life, but also to embrace new people in their life. This person's needing a change of scenery. I feel like they're recognizing that, and to build partnerships and friendships and, you know, a love relationship with someone where there's a strong sense of equal give and take, rather than just take, I'm getting. So they could have been dealing with someone who was very demanding on their time, their energy and their resources, very high maintenance. I'm getting the sense that this person wasn't trustworthy, or they really knocked at your person's confidence. They may have been relatively cruel, or the tendency to be very uncaring. I'm getting the sense that there wasn't you know, a true home feel to this other connection, this other relationship or situation. You know, they may have had a house, but they didn't have a home. There's potentially been the recognition that, you know, whoever they may have built something solid with in the past wasn't necessarily their person. They were in denial about it for a long time because there's been a strong sense of a heavy investment. You know, they didn't want to accept it. They didn't want to take the blindfold off. You know, they didn't want to see something for what it truly was. They weren't open to the idea of seeing who they were dealing with for their true colours. And they kept themselves, in a sense, stuck because they weren't willing to be open and receptive to some sort of information coming their way which would allow them to move themselves forward, which I feel like they are doing now, because they want peace in their life. And I feel like they are getting round to being grateful for whatever they've been through, regardless of how hard that it has been to get through, because they feel like they now know and recognise that they were needing of these changes in their life and that they're needing to move on here with the Five of Cups in reverse. You know, give that extra cup to themselves. You know, the worst is over. This person may have most likely repressed their feelings for a very long time or suppressed them, but now they're getting ready to open themselves up. I feel like you may be relatively shocked what this person will have to say to you about their past to do with this connection. Yeah, you will be shocked. Because most likely there's been some sort of lies, some sort of deception, potentially a bit of a betrayal here, being stabbed in the back in some sort of way, some sort of heartbreak or upset. I feel like your person was just stuck. They were just very stuck. I feel like this person may have had a lot of demands in relation to their job or their career, and obviously to do with their family as well. So maybe they just felt like it wasn't the right time to move on and get the sense of independence and break out of codependency. But I feel like they're now trying to be strategic on trying to figure out how to necessarily move on. But they have had a lot of drama in their life. Yeah, it's been very painful. They're recovering from most likely a very unhealthy or toxic situation, and they have been the wounded warrior, but they're working on themselves. Because look, with the Five of Swords in reverse, they just want peace in their life, and they are definitely ending of an old situation here with the Death card that's not serving them anymore. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Yeah, they're definitely making plans here to reunite in relation to love here with the Lovers, Gemini energy. This person wants to reunite with you in a reunion or reconciliation. What else here, please, for Virgo? Yep, they just want peace. And I keep getting that song keep on, you know, coming through my head. That's that song, that Sing Hosanna song, that hymn. Yeah, look, they just want peace in the home. With the Ten of Pentacles. They may have had the financial security, but the emotional fulfillment wasn't there. I'm getting the strong sense that this person most likely sacrificed the sense of happiness in their life and put on a facade, a front to say that they were happy, but deep down they know and recognise that they were in denial. And maybe they were even a little bit cynical here, guys, potentially envious of other people who kind of were genuinely happy about their own lives, you know, who weren't just kind of putting on a front like everything on the outside would look all right, but deep down, yeah, I'm getting that. This person's been ready to leave here with a Tower in reverse for quite some time, but they haven't felt like they've been able to close an old cycle for a little while, away from a strong sense of codependency with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they've been lying to themselves that they've been fulfilled, but they haven't. Their cup was just kind of spilling over. They were working night and day to keep something that wasn't really giving them the joy here with the Ace of Wands in reverse. There was a strong sense of unrequited love. Like this person would feel like, you know, other people would look at them and be like, well, you look like you have it all. Why aren't you happy? And they're like, oh, well, I am happy. And there's like, well, how come you're doing this? Well, they're not obviously happy. I'm getting lots of different messages. They were up in their head instead here, but they wouldn't let anyone else know of that with the Eight of Swords. They wouldn't know. They wouldn't let other people know that they're struggling. They kept it all hidden. They weren't willing to see it. That genuinely what they wanted was love here with the Two of Cups. But they knew that they weren't necessarily receiving that in this other situation. And I feel like now they're trying to reprioritize their life so that they can bring this into their life. And I feel like this person wants this with you. You know, they're going to come clean. They're going to open up to you about what it is that they're wanting. You could be dealing with the Pisces here with the moon in reverse. They're also going to reveal to you that they've probably gone through a breakup, a separation or a divorce with a karmic partner or a karmic ex. And they found out that there was potentially some sort of scandal to do with an old situation. What else here, please? Your person wants to turn a corner in their life. I feel like they have a lot of respect for you, but they don't have respect for this other person. I feel like they've been very hurt by them in some sort of way. Yeah, this person's grateful for the love that you give. The love you gave, I'm getting. Your friendship, your companionship, the empathy that you have. I feel like you know that there's so much more to do with this connection. I feel a strong sense that this person does love you and care for you. Yeah, look at that with the Emperor. You could be dealing with an Aries or, like I said earlier, strong twin flame connection as well, guys. Divine masculine energy. And I was getting drawn to that lighthouse here. And I'm getting that song, Take Me Home. So I felt very much that this person is grateful for you, because without you, in a sense, even on an energetic level, they feel that you are helping in some sort of way. Even if other people in the kind of 3D in their life were to kind of look at them and what's going on with them, and you're not being necessarily around them, people would be like, well, how is it that you hold this person potentially on a pedestal, like meaning you as in the viewer, like they're not around in your life, like, you know, they don't hardly talk to you, or you don't see this person, or you haven't done this, or you haven't done that, and they're like, well, I don't necessarily have to explain myself, but they feel the connection on a much deeper level with you, and I feel like you know that as well, but you may have not necessarily had the opportunity to show each other your intentions for one another. This person has had to juggle their life, but they're becoming enlightened about a situation. They know that they can't put any more time, effort or energy into juggling an old situation. It's not working out for them, and they're not doing that anymore. I'm not doing that anymore. What else here for Virgo? Yeah, Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune. We have Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio and Taurus energy. With that, bottom of the deck we have the Two of Wands. Interesting, we just saw the Two of Cups, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and now the Two of Wands. So you could be seeing lots of twos here, guys. And you know how I was literally just saying to you about like how you were kind of like energetic level, being in this person's life, you know, helping them in a sense get out of their kind of karmic cycle or karmic situation by you focusing on you, and other people are envious of the connection because your person has a strong sense of gratitude for you and they're making plans to come forward to meet you, but you haven't even really interacted with this person, you know, on a physical level. You haven't necessarily been shown in the sense of the tangible nature of the connection to be putting in any work, to be collaborating with this person, but you know deep down that energetically on a soul level you've actually been providing this person with a strong sense of peace. And I feel like your love interest knows that as well. And other people are just frustrated because I'm getting the sense that you may have changed this person, not even trying to change this person, but you've been changing yourself. And because you've been doing that and redirecting your energy elsewhere for things that are working out for you and kind of, getting rid of or decluttering of people, places and things that haven't been working out for you, and now the tables are turning in relation to your life, but also in this connection as well, and your person's getting ready to come up around to meet you. And they're just frustrated, potentially this karmic partner, the karmic ex, or whoever else your person is dealing with, in the sense is envious because, you know, they also intuitively know, without really wanting to admit it, that they can see something different about your person, and that there could be some sort of, you know, tie with you, and that you're the one that has been there in the background, behind the scenes, assisting of this person in some sort of way, and other people can't stand it. Yeah, you changed and transformed this person. You help them, you know, detach from an old identity that they may have had and go through a rebirth. And other people are trying to figure out, how on earth did you do that? Did you do something tricky behind the background, I'm getting, to get this person to do something a particular way? Like, how did you manipulate your person? How did you do this, that and the third? And I feel like, well, you haven't done anything. You've just been working on you. And other people just can't get their head around it. It's causing them a load of chaos in their life because they're trying to figure out what you're doing is different. You know, are you doing some sort of spell work or what have you on this person to get them to do certain things for, you know, for them to be emotionally manipulated in some sort of way, for them to want to revive the connection with you? That's the strong sense of what I'm getting. But you haven't done any of that. But your love interest, your person, knows that you haven't done any of that as well. And that's why they see you as someone that is genuine and had pure intentions with them from the get-go, from the start, and that these other people who they may have collaborated with in the past couldn't really have given two Fs about them. So I feel like they are now grateful in the greater picture of things, that things are happening within divine timing here with the Wheel of Fortune, and that there is a strong sense that you are two, you know, souls who are energetically lining up with one another to get ready to meet of each other and kind of begin a new chapter. But it's been difficult. There's been a lot of challenges here, guys. I totally get that. But your love interest definitely feels that you are a very strong soulmate connection. You know, you may even feel ready in a sense to kind of put yourself out there to date and to mingle with potentially new love in your life, if that's what you are wanting. But if it's not necessarily new love with a new person, then you're just in a sense ready, or getting yourself ready to embrace a new I'm getting upgrade in relation to this love from whatever happened in the past, and for things to kind of transform in some sort of way. Like, to have this sense of a metamorphosis with the connection before. I'm getting the timing wasn't right, but the timing is becoming right now. And it's all had its part to play as to, you know, why things have moved forward the way that they have. It's all been interconnected in some sort of way, and I feel like this love interest of yours is also now seeing things the way that you do, and they're just kind of in awe of you, but also in awe of the connection. Wow, guys, I'm getting loads of messages. So this is a very strong relationship, partnership, connection that's going on here, because we haven't pulled that many cards, guys, but obviously with whatever is coming through is whatever is coming through, so just obviously please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. So what we're going to do now is we're going to look into the Hidden Truth Oracle messages and see what your love interest would like to confess to you, or what you would like to confess to your person, as we do have cross watchers here, guys. So this could be if you've had no contact, little contact, or if you are in communication, then it could be a bit sporadic as of right now. But this is what they would like to say to you, or what you would like to say to them. Also, guys, everything you need to know about myself and the channel is in the description box below. If you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, there is a donation link now available in the description box below. So thank you so much to those of you who've already donated. I greatly appreciate you. It all means so much to me. Also as well, if you do not financially donate, that's absolutely fine. A great way to energetically donate and to show us support is to like, share, subscribe and comment down below, and I'll eventually get back to you. But hitting that thumbs up button makes a massive difference with the channel, and it really does help get the messages out there to people who may need to see them at this time. So just thank you all so much. I'm very grateful to you all. So let's get this for Virgo, please. Thank you. My life is not as together as it seems. Well, we kind of got that impression from earlier, didn't we, guys? I wish things could be different. Yeah, well, they do wish things could be different. But I feel like they're changing their mindset. And because they're doing that, they're being, in a sense, the attitude of gratitude. And their life may have not been necessarily together, but things are kind of working out in their favour and your favour as well. But you may have not necessarily realised it, or your person may have not necessarily realised it before, but there's been a lot that's going on here behind the scenes. What else? Oh, okay. I hope you can forgive me one day. So if this person upset you, or walked away from the connection, or didn't give back equally to you in the past, then I feel like this person is wanting your forgiveness. I wish I could share my good news with you. Yeah, this person potentially wants to give you good news in the sense that they are closing out an old chapter in their life and they're moving on forward, and they're feeling a lot lighter about things after a difficult time in their life. What else? One more card to come out. Finding out the truth crushed me. So yeah, they may have been crushed in relation to do with the truth. See, I nearly wanted to stutter on my words then. To do with an old karmic situation or a karmic cycle in their life, to do with a karmic partner or a karmic ex. That could have been incredibly difficult. Potentially this karmic partner or the karmic ex is saying to your love interest, look, I hope you can forgive me one day. You know, let's work on this. Let's do this together. Let's try to, you know, bring it to what it was before. But they don't necessarily want this with your love interest. You know, they don't want this sense of love. They don't want to put in the effort with them. It's meant to be cycled out here. They're just saying whatever they feel like they're needing to say so that they can bring peace to themselves, because they're selfish. Because obviously they want to keep their strong sense of stability and they don't want your person to move on. I remember every detail of that day. I bury myself in work to forget you, and I want to be more than friends. I'm so attracted to you. Yeah, this person's very attracted to you, of course. But I feel like your love interest has been focusing and prioritising their work and other situations, because potentially they may have said to you that they didn't necessarily want a deeper commitment or a connection with you at one point in the past. Even though you both felt the strong sense of attraction with one another, maybe you've been having to bury yourself in relation to work to forget your love interest and doing all this healing and kind of going into hermit mode, guys. Because you may have found out the truth that potentially if they were dealing with someone else or something else, you know, they may have not been fully transparent with you, and you may remember every detail of that day, and you may have been trying to just get your life together, but it's just not together as it seems in relation to how your love interest may look at you. They may see that you're just kind of living in love and light right now, and, you know, you're very peaceful. I mean, you could be for some of you, but I feel like also you've had to do a lot of work on you to get to this point. But, you know, you came closer than anyone to this person, and maybe they didn't necessarily want to go down in this connection with you in the sense of coming together, etc., because they weren't ready, and potentially you weren't sort of ready before. But now things are getting ready to be ready, if you know what I mean. But anyway, yeah, there's lots of messages that are coming through, guys. So obviously just please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. But this person definitely feels you at a different distance. And they feel the difference without you being in their life. They feel the difference of your absence, of you not being there. And they most likely want to travel to see you as well. Yeah. This person wants a new beginning with you. But they may not necessarily have expressed that fully as of yet. But I feel like they will do relatively soon. But anyway, guys, yeah. So that's going to be the end of the reading, and I hope that there was a few messages that resonated, some messages if not the whole reading. I hope you have enjoyed this reading as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today. It was a very interesting reading, and there was a lot that came through, so I hope that this was of some sort of help to you. So I hope you have a good week. Please take care of yourselves, and we'll speak to you very soon. Sending love and light your way, and blessings. Okay? Take care. Bye for now.